Welcome back to Bazaar. I'm Minko, and I'm continuing my Mac grind. Mac is comically broken, in my opinion. Or at least he was. See, in my last video, I decided that Mac was so busted, I was going to see how many 10 wins I could get in a row before I actually stopped. Before I actually managed to lose a run. I was at 3-0 as of last video. And then in the middle of this run, like right after I decided to do this, we got hit with nerfs live. So it seemed the developers agree with me and the community about Mac being a little bit busted. I'll say the nerfs seemed like they might have been a little heavy-handed, and I might have dodged a bullet with my exact build choice being something that's not quite as problematic as other builds. The Sunlight Spear is a sick item. You can make really good builds around it. There are very powerful support pieces, and it threatens to do so much if you enable it. But it is not the thing people are complaining about. Not by a mile. And by the grace of God, I managed to dodge a bullet on this run. And most of my build managed to dodge the nerfs that came mid-run with no announcement, which is always a terrifying thing to have happen to your build. Anyway, enough rambling, let's introduce you to Sunlight Spear and just how strong that card can be. I was going to meme and instantly click the income start, but to briefly explain it again, I really value starting gold on Mac to help me find an early potion distillery or a limbic. The Alembic is at silver on day 2, you can't quite find it immediately, but still pretty early. And then a retort and a calcinator to get lead generating for insane amounts of income. You need a lot of money to do that and make a build that actually wins fights. Don't get money with gold tier skill. I don't think 6 gold's enough either. You really need the income on future days to help fuel all this. And an enchanted item just has so many possibilities to low roll, especially with all the potions that get one use on Mac during the first couple of days. And Mac only has 200 health, right? These things are normally good because they increase your early win rate, but Mac's early win rate's always going to be up to your opponents to some degree, just because of how little health you have. So for me, with early income being disproportionately valuable and early win rate being very unlikely, I'm going to be taking the income start every time. I think you have to hit Andy here. I'm not a huge fan of Andy over just taking a free silver reagent though. I'm going to do it. I think you go here, even though I don't have a huge opinion on these things. Velostone is one of the better items. Incense is one of the better items. I don't trust Hourglass, especially on a small board. You need a full-size board for that to be good. Quill and Ink becomes pretty good with no weapons, and another regen item. That is a lot of regen gained. I don't know if it's enough to beat Viper, but it's a lot. Well, now I have to math it out. Does it beat Viper? I'm 100% sure that this does not beat Viper, the more I look at it. I guess I'm going to go Bananable. I think Bananable's got the best options for me. Obviously, his skill is not very good. But getting the blue nanas opens up Tiny Furry Monster, and the duct tape is 2 gold, so I don't know, 50% quote-unquote hits. There's not a lot of good things for the current build on day 1 if I can't kill Viper. The first time you overheal each fight, haste your items for 2 is a very strange effect. I think Mac basically cannot use that. Wait, no, Vitality Potion could become a haste potion, sort of. Other than Vitality Potion, this seems pretty useless. I don't know if I would ever take this. Like, it's gonna hurt Grandmaster for a long time. I probably would. It's interesting, it's powerful. No, I really wouldn't, because, like, you just get an energy potion. You're playing Mac. You don't need this. I find I'm far more likely to have energy potion than anything like a vitality potion, just based on tiers, right? It's a bronze item versus a gold. Healer, regen, gold, gotta go items, gotta find the things.
And sometimes I sell stuff.
I don't think I want anything here other than the moth meal. Moth meal is a reagent. It can be useful.
How about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Fire Potion and Noxious Potion aren't particularly useful with my current board. Don't see a reason to spend the gold on them. I'd much rather roll and find something better. That's a lot more regen. That's a meaningful improvement.
Enjoy your purchase.
Do not want leeches or a dagger though. Those are dead ends for me. Alright. I think I hit Kina here. If I get specifically second page Potion Distillery, it's awkward, but I don't really care that much. I think I just take Calcinator. I don't think I can justify rolling past that. That is a lot of lead over the course of the run, and lead is 5 gold even at bronze. I'll definitely be able to upgrade this to silver at some point. If I rolled and I saw a Potion Distillery, I could sell Moth Meal, Medkit, Myrrh, Ink, and Incense to get the Potion Distillery. And you might think, like, whoa there, Inko, aren't you selling your literal entire board? Yes. I'm getting unlimited economy for the entire run by doing it. We're at bronze, so let me just see how likely that is to actually happen. I think it's worth doing if I see it. There are 29 bronze tier Mac items. I've seen 3, so it's a 1 out of 26 on the roll. And then if I do it, it's not even obviously good, because I might be able to win my PvP fight with this board. I have 1 regen every 5, 1 regen every 6, 2 regen every 7, and 3 regen every 6. That's a lot of health. And I do stack up some poison. Like, I think I really seriously hurt my economy. I'm probably not going to see it anyway. I might lose a fight. You hate to see finesse at day 1 as Mac. You just hate to see it. Like, a silver double barrel just kills you with nothing else. Arms dealer, silencer, restorative narwhal, Zorkid, seaweed. It's not that much damage, but I think no, it's a bit slow. I think I out-regen his damage, but I don't deal any poison, so I lose in Sandstorm, right? That's how it works. It depends on timing windows, really. Because I will be at full health with a lot of regen when Sandstorm gets here. He'll be at full health with no regen. So it depends on like where his seaweed triggers. I know where his seaweed, oh no, he has Zorkid. Normally seaweed triggers right at the start of Sandstorm and then never again. It looks like his seaweed will trigger in Sandstorm and I will definitely lose as a result of that. I don't know, maybe? 13 off. Fucking seaweed. Or restorative narwhal, take your pick. Like any item he had was the difference maker. But it's fine. It sucks to lose by like 13 health. But at the same time, you take income start on Mac, you expect to lose. Okay, so this is a tough win for me, right? Obviously, I want to go transfer my lead at Mandala, but it's up against an early Kina. Kina's filtering down pretty aggressively towards the things I care about, specifically speaking, the Potion Distillery and the Alembic. I don't think it matters. I think you just go to Mandala and take the income. If I don't do this, my economy for the day is so fucked up. I guess we throw in Calcinator. It deals 10 burn, which is 55 damage. It's kind of a lot. And then we'll go to Pimp.
Keep honing my skills. Next time, I might.
I genuinely think Bronze Dumpster Diving makes your build worse because you need the stash space for late game transmute stuff. I don't care about the poison skill very much, to be honest with you. You know, if I don't care about the poison skill, what do I care about? Fair. I probably should have taken the poison skill instead of rolling. I don't know. In my mind, I had already sold the Quill and Ink, but giving it +2 more poison doesn't do a lot either. I'm going to take Improved Toxins. There are wider boards where I have other poisonous things, but that becomes pretty good. Don't really care about Andy too much. I have a board. I think I go Lost Crate here for a medium item. It's so unlikely to be good. No, I go Andy. The Philosopher's Stone upgrade's pretty massive and fairly likely.
Good taste.
I have nothing that cares about how often I regen right now, but these are just generically good items. Unlike the Calcinator, which kind of isn't. And I have the Chunk of Gold, so I'm not actually broke. I'm going to take the Thurible, the Venomander, upgrade one of my Moth Meals, and roll. I don't think I care about Shard of Obsidian. I think that's just kind of a waste. Still have no heal item to put Medkit on. Didn't get an upgrade on any of the stuff that I actually cared about. Your other items at +3 poison might kind of be necessary right now. Kind of massive increase in my damage output. And that should be the difference in us beating Rogue Scrapper or not finding that emerald. In my head, I still don't have Quill and Ink. Venomander's just a regen item. But no, they're actually very important thanks to this emerald, and we should pretty comfortably win, I would think. Yeah, 10 regen already is basically enough to out-heal its DPS. I'm continuing to stack it. I'm building poison pretty rapidly. Actually, just solid for day 2. I feel very comfortable for my PvP fight. The bigger issue is that I don't have anything to transform yet. Getting the retort or the, what's it called? The Calcinator, the one I did get, to generate lead's very good, but frankly, it's easier to find reagents than it is to find a transform. There are really only 2 items, Alembic and Potion Distillery, and that makes it pretty easy to just miss them. I've done that before, so I'm a bit worried there. Rust is fantastic, love that. I have a friend for Tiny Furry Monster, meaning this is not an option. I have to click him. I need to level up before the end of the day to fix this awful starting health situation. And I guess I'm going to go middle. There's a lot of misses here. There are a couple of big hits. This says +1 multicast for each adjacent potion or reagent. So I've got the reagent here. I don't have another one on board. What I would have to do is like take these out, move this over. probably give up Venomander for a Moth Meal and put it in. It would be 7 poison multicast 3. Oh, right, I'm about to level up. Well, that makes it very obviously the correct thing to do. Now, again, I'm willing to just roll here, because there are a lot of hits, and Alembic is so important that it changes the entire game. Nightshade is arguably even better than Aludel. Aludel? I have no idea. I obviously want to put Philostone in, and I obviously want to put the Incense in. I think it's better than Venomander. No, I have Emerald, so Incense would not go in. For me to upgrade the Calcinator, I would need to sell all of that. I think I'm okay with that. Like, as soon as I transform the lead, it's a net gain to economy, and it's permanently getting better.
Oh,
I'm happy with that.
Free. I like the exercise.
With each new discovery, the formula of love.
So our board has a shitload of poison, thanks to the introduction of the Audel. Same region it used to have, basically. I think I'd much rather 3 gold than the 1 gold from reagents. I can't really transform reagents very effectively right now. Dooley, who won on day 1, makes it more likely he's an Ignition Core Dooley, but frankly, day 1's just a lottery. He is Ignition Core, because somehow every Dooley is. I'm glad I slowed the Welding Torch. I don't ever get rid of his shield, so this is permanently halved cooldown. I think I'm dead. I don't know, 41 poison's a fucking lot. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're not okay. It's very hard to tell. Yeah, straight win, not even a tie. The permanent shield for permanent cooldown reduction is pretty scary. I'm very happy to beat a gold starting skill Ignition Core Dooley, though. That could easily have went bad. I think on average I'm 0-2 right now. I think maybe that came down to crit RNG and I got lucky. I don't know. I think this is an easy Midsworth. I don't have any medium items for him, but I just need to go to shops and find what I need. I really don't think I can afford a 4 gold roll is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna save my gold for other shops. There's plenty of other hours in the day. I'm gonna hit Mountain Pass. I'm gonna try to take the fight. I don't think I need to take income on this character. Boulder Room Brawler is no problem. I wonder if he got his hammers back yet. No, he still has this setup. He's like, some people need a good whack, and like, he has no whacking things. He just doesn't whack. It's false advertising. When you haste, Shield 10 is absolutely fucking crazy in Mac, I'm just realizing. Like, for most characters, the reason you come here is Energy Potion, because without Energy Potion, you're probably not getting much out of Time to Take Her anyway. But as Mac, Energy Potion's an inevitability, so Time to Take Her is kind of crazy. Of course, we get the goggles, which would have been a hammer had it been returned to him. I am fairly confident I kill Aetheryte with poison before it stacks up.
Let's go, let's go!
If I'm wrong, I go on my face, but like, the guy just doesn't do that much, you know? I definitely would have liked to see one of the non-shield items get hasted. But I have a good chunk of regen to help my defenses. I have a little bit of slow. I have a huge amount of poison.
We keep
Oh.
the lights on around here.
Nice 4% crit. Sick. I'm pretty sure had it not crit, I win. I think it dies, but it was looking a bit sketch. Anyway, I haven't had it happen in over a month, but you can just get scanned by Aetheryte like that. Even with good matchups, sometimes that can happen where like you go from managing the shield to just behind and dead. Very frustrating though. I don't know, B1 and B2 should be an easy pick here, right? I guess it goes in the Philostone. It feels optimistic. I guess it's Philostone since it's Philosopher, right? But that sounds incredibly wrong. And I'll take Mandala here. If I don't have a way to transmute it reliably myself, I need to go to this shop.
Closer and closer.
I'm still on par with Experience Curve thanks to some extra fights, but it feels pretty bad. Do I just like run a Sleeping Potion because I'm a Poison builder, or do I run Calcinator because it's damage? They both feel kind of bad, right? So I can upgrade the Aludel, and all my other upgrades look bad. I'm gonna go Pip. Something like Defense Grid can be very good.
My training. I'm not sure where else.
Sorry, Fiery, not for this build. Swap this over, put the initial dose on it. Actually, no, move them both over, put the initial dose on the Aludel. Aludel, Aludel. I'm gonna go with Aludel, it sounds funnier. Feel free to tell me what it's actually pronounced as. No particularly important skills. His gold starting skill is inactive. He has a haste potion, but it doesn't appear to reload, so I think we're fine there. I think I'm dead to Burn. Burn is just mechanically much stronger. Yeah, that's about right. He has 40 poison, I have 40 burn. They are not the same. Was any amount of damage that mattered from other stuff? Not really. He dealt like 200 damage total from weapons, but that's just 1 extra second to be burning down. Yeah, it's okay. We're comfortable with that. Happy to go to Mandala again. Transmute some lead. Not quite sure what I did wrong there, but like I was saying, let's transmute some lead. B1, B2 for another bronze tier upgrade. I kind of don't have one I care about at this point. I'm gonna go Andy here. I'd rather find a way to cut Aludel than upgrade it. Potion to the left has +2 ammo. That's enough to just use a haste potion at silver. So I'll take that.
Excellent choice.
I'll upgrade Venamander. How much slow do I need for a spider mace to make sense? Seems like a shitload, right? Got a good amount of poison already. I can't really cut it though, right? Like it's the poison. That's the calcinator. I can drop that. Like maybe this is actually a good position for a Black Rose and I didn't realize it. It's a lot of regen based on how many times poisons actually go off. I'm gonna keep Black Rose out for now. I do think it might be useful later. But for now, I just don't see it. And I can't imagine using Spider Mace. Or Noxious Potion, unfortunately. We should kill a Hexa? Question mark. If I'm wrong about this, I've basically thrown the run. I'm so far behind on experience. But to me, it seems like we just deal a ton of poison initially. It can't destroy our biggest burner poison items. It would require, like, worst case RNG for this not to kill, right? Yeah, it's already got 50 poison. How could we lose? I believe its first target was the Emerald, which is obviously not great, but we're still completely fine. Also, it did manage to avoid hitting its own items, which means it scales up a lot more, but yeah, it just doesn't do that much. Also, we massively out-regen the poison it dealt. That wasn't even remotely close, actually. Crypto's good. I don't have infinite money yet. Happy to hit middle here. We really need to find an Alembic if we can't find something to... Oh, no. I can't say no to that. I'm completely baited by that item. It's just so much permanent regen that anything that scales off regen becomes insane with it. Obviously, leeches and potion are nothing to me. When you gain regeneration, charge this 2 seconds. Gain regen twice, once. It's pretty fast. It's probably currently better than Calcinator. Can I run Sunlight Spear too? Probably not. I think I want the Sunlight Spear though. I just picked up the book. I'm gonna need space is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna toss some shit. I think this is out, which means the Emerald is out and the Moth Meal is out. And if that's the case, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks of regen. This is a pretty damn fast Oil Lantern and a pretty good Sunlight Spear. I'm willing to give it a shot.
I want you to be happy.
The Bazaar has many secrets.
Silver tier skills, let's see what we have.
Will uncover them all.
My poison skills just got a lot worse, didn't they? I'll just take Frostfire. It's likely I do some amount of burn with whatever in-game build I find myself using. Happy to go to Kina. She can hit both of the things that actually transmute your items. I don't think I care about these, though. What does that do? Not a lot, apparently. I don't think that's worth 8 gold to me. Regen Potion could be very good, but I don't currently have the ways to enable it. 9 on Crypto, we're happy with that. I want to hold on to this and the lead. The rest of this is probably garbage. If the upgrade were more important, I would happily buy it, but like, reducing the cooldown very slightly doesn't seem to matter a ton. Like, it already goes off before the Sunlight Spear, which is the important thing. I'm not going to upgrade that. I think that's a waste. And just in case my opponent has some wacky stuff like a randomly generated Piggles, I'm going to sell that Aludel ahead of time so that I don't end up losing my lead.
Listen, in 100 years when you are dust, I will...
He has 10% crit on weapons, Staff of the Moose, which is pretty big. The rest of the build looks pretty bad. We have Staff of the Moose with Runic Potion. So that is a lot of lifesteal. The question is how much... Oh, it's going to be a lot of damage when the spear goes off, because he's going to be at half triggering the Moose, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not. Not yet. He'll trigger it right after. Oh, cool. It had 10% crit chance, so fuck me. I can't believe I thought I would win. Just completely fucking scammed. That's all it was. I will say letter opener is obviously better with Staff of the Moose, but feels pretty bad to just get 10% crit and killed when you would otherwise have lived. Maybe the letter opener would have finished me off. Maybe it doesn't matter. I can't analyze it. I don't like losing to 10% crits. I just need to move on instead of tilting about it. See, the issue with Andes and Ayla's is there are shops that guaranteed cannot give me the transmute mechanic. What's B1 and B2 able to do for me? Upgrade a piece of lead that I cannot transform and might just vendor for nothing eventually. Not great. They can upgrade this. Doesn't really matter. I'll go Andy. An energy potion is greatly appreciated. Those are not appreciated. A strength potion can be invaluable. Not really for this board, though. Like, I'm several steps away from getting any benefit out of a strength potion. Venomander's pretty bad. I could justify dropping a Venomander for Quicksilver here. It's... Oh, wait, Quill and Ink, I have weapons. I don't actually want that anymore. Quill and Ink is definitely the worst one, then. Obviously, the Quicksilver doesn't want to transform into Venomander, but if it turns into Myrrh, it's just a good region item. Slightly better than Venomander in my eyes. I guess they're about the same, but it turns into Philosopher's Soul, and it's great, and I can easily get better items to replace those. It's not great yet. Hopefully we get there. Kina, I really need to get this economy engine online. It's getting late.
Leave with big
We're just going Athenor. Not against it. I'm not ready to do it yet, but I will toss 3 of those, make the room, pick it up. What the hell does it do when you upgrade it? According to howbazaar.gg, literally fucking nothing. Its cooldown doesn't change or anything. I've got to say, the Runic Potion does seem good for just giving lifesteal to my only weapon, which does seem to be an important weapon right now. And also, I need potions to trigger anyway. And I'm going to roll here. They're very big hits still. Holy shit, we did it. We did it so effectively, in fact. Okay. Figure it out. How's the board changed? The oil lantern's probably out. Yeah, the oil lantern's definitely not happening. The calcinator might go into my inventory. It might not. I need the energy potion. Quicksilver might be my last item currently? That's very weird. No, Philosong for sure. I'll hold the Quicksilver for as long as I can. Myrrh is a reagent. The Quill and Ink and the Venomander are both out. Going to transform the Moth Meal immediately with Alembic at the next shop. We're going to have to make space still. It's still not enough. It's fine. We'll sort it when we get to it. I don't think this is a Fireclaw angle. Instead of running Fireclaw, you just want to run more potions for the Athenor. Now, having got Athenor, do we win? Scoville scales my Sunlight Spear. Yes, we win.
Hey, try this pepper.
I would be astounded if Scoville beats me when he is a burn build matched into Sunlight Spear with permanent haste. And lifesteal, no less. My burn is ramping up pretty fucking fast. How quickly is it going off? Fast enough? Wait, no, it's not. Tied. Not even close. Not even close. So, even with the counter matchup, Sunlight Spear barely got through. Oh, I see. Because lifesteal is counted as healing, it's showing a heal amount equal to the damage. I was like, why is it showing a heal amount? It doesn't heal anymore. It's not showing healing. It's showing life stealing, which is healing now. Okay, I get it. Also, winning that fight's huge. That's a ton of experience gained. Black Pepper is fine, I guess. I don't think I'm ever getting around to transmuting everything. I've got a big backlog here, so I'm going to toss the Myrrh. I'm probably tossing the Quicksilver very shortly. I just don't have to do it yet. Honestly, I think I'm more likely to use a Black Pepper than a Quicksilver. just being able to rapidly charge like the Philo Stone and the... I'm 1 potion away, right, from cutting Calcinator, so... Gonna take my loot item. I'm not gonna take a random potion. I have plenty of random potions coming up. Upgrade Hammer. Not sure I have a use for that in this particular run. And Runic Potion's kind of not what I'm looking for. I would like to one-tap them with Sunlight Spear or transition out of Sunlight Spear. So I'm actually going to upgrade the lead for money. And I'm not super wealthy right now. I'm going to upgrade, or rather transmute, one of the leads first. Yeah, transmuting the lead makes it pretty easy to roll at Orion. That's a big deal.
Got everything you need to do anything you want.
And this is part of why I wanted to do it, is there are tools like Calcinator here that are very, very valuable to me. That's 10 income, effectively, since I have the Alembic already. So we always buy that. I don't think I want a Sifting Pan, because I'm not going to sell reagents for the second effect. At the start of the day, get a small reagent, but I'm backlogged already. It's not helpful. Huh. I think Calcinator just left the board. I think we're done with it. At 5 seconds, the haste goes off. And then it's going to get to 9 seconds. At 8.5 seconds, this will not have gone off. That will be during the gap. Wait, no, because I have Black Pepper. That is not true. We're safe. Sell the gold. I don't believe I need either of these. I will roll. Oh, hey, it's Potion Distillery. I already have Athenor and Alembic, so I kind of just don't care about this, right? Yeah, kind of just not for me. I would be very happy about this had I not found the Alembic yet, but for the passive effect, this is the same thing for less space. And for the active effect of being on my board, Athenor has a lot more powerful options available to it. Potion Distillery can be better for stuff like one-shot Vitality builds, but I'm just going to stick with what I have. It seems very good. Herma is heal and regen. That doesn't matter. I need to go to shops. And I think it is right to transform Mothmeal here, because it could immediately go on my board if it's a good hit.
Look, it's okay to have a crush on me. I love everyone.
Slow 1 for 1, huh? I'll find more Mothmeal later. I've got a backlog to work through. I can't hold that. What I'm referring to is I could just repeatedly reroll the slow enchant, trying to get specifically a heavy energy potion, but I don't think I can justify doing that. And those items don't seem relevant to my build. The Philo Stone definitely does. That's very good.
The more we can hang out.
Because when I buy that for 8 gold, I get a chunk of lead, which transmutes into something worth 20 gold. Because I'm going to generate more lead, I'll have to do the Murph first to open up inventory space next day. That's fine, though. So I think I'm a lot stronger than I was a second ago. Now that I charge a gold Philo Stone, I'm transmuting more. I've got more base regen, more scaled regen, more burn, faster burn. Just in every way, the build has gotten much better. Ice Claw with Black Ice and Scales. The scales are not balanced. Well, I guess he only has 2 items that matter, so he doesn't care, does he? Oh, it's the Strength Potion going off second. Huh. That was a lot of burn. It seemed like more burn than I was expecting. I got up to 70 regen and then crit with the burn. Right, that's the whole build plan. Alright, that is a mid-game plan that I can stick with and be happy about. Do I want to go to Pole just to upgrade an Athenor? No, but I would do it to transform Myrrh, so... yeah, let's go to Pole.
For me, this is talking fast.
Frozen Flame, Acid Vat, Magnus's Femur, all just fascinating, strong items. But I've won with these two before, and I don't think Frozen Flame has any place on my board. Well, I'd rather have an energy potion that heals me. Although, frankly, I think I might rather have a second energy potion than the runic potion. The lifesteal here doesn't seem tremendously important to me. I'd rather just keep everything else hasted. Oh, right, at the start of each day I get a potion, so I ended up wasting a lead. I have infinite gold, it's fine. Let's transmute the lead next. And I'm going to roll off of this. I do care about Athenor upgrades. I don't care about any of that, though. Nice. Oh, no. So Staff of the Moose is bugged. Maybe bugged interaction is the right way to phrase it. The Viper Cane says your regen items have plus regen equal to 10 to 20% of this item's damage, which you can see is scaling off your regen. And then you have the passive effect of the Soul Ring, which is you have plus regen. So if you have these 3 items on your board, Viper Cane plus Moose plus Soul Ring, it infinitely loops and they all damage cap instantly. And I kind of want to show that off, but also I don't have the gold for it. I'm just gonna take my Athenor upgrade and move on with life.
Dust in my palm, but thank you.
If I saw Soul Ring, I'd probably pick it up and float it, but not Staff with a Moose. That's a bit much. That's 3 inventory spots I don't have, 24 gold that I didn't yet have.
For peace.
Right now, my level 7 upgrade is going to be going on to this book for permanent regen. Another energy potion, this one at gold. I will hold that for a second because I get full haste uptime off just the one potion, so I can happily drop both of these for a different potion that does more than 60 regen, or sorry, 60 healing. I don't know why this one specifically doesn't have a thumbnail, or tooltip rather. Very strange. Anyway, sell this 20 gold. Do I care about any of this? Not at all. Well, what do I upgrade then?
You are enough, friend.
I don't have to figure it out yet. Let's just head on to our monster fight and progress the game. We don't need anything from those two. We take Enclave Weeper. The build's very, very good right now. The 24 base regen's not nothing. Then we build a little bit more in fight, accelerate things, crit with this, and it dies to burn instantly. Right, what's the burn that does? 250? Oh. That's a lot. Yeah, because the Philostone is also scaling up. It's not just my base regen. Every time I transmute something, the Philostone is getting more value too. Yeah, this is very strong for this phase of the game. It might just be strong for every phase of the game.
Hotter, melting away impurities.
So I'm just gonna like preemptively take both of those out of my inventory. I'm not gonna be using those in the PvP fight. The only thing I would care about maybe is Sunlight Spear, but I think this is just like +6 regen when you upgrade it, right? Not even, it's +4 regen. It's basically not an upgrade. Strength Potion's duration doesn't matter if it has full haste uptime. I can upgrade the Pepper, actually. I'll take this Pepper all the way, that seems good. Instead of charging for 1, now it charges for 2, which is substantially more. It's not a huge difference for the spear right now. Once I get it to diamond, it will be. Alright, we hit Quixel, transmute our gold, toss it immediately. Oh hey, there's the Sunlight Spear upgrade I didn't care about. I'll take Sleeping Potion over a potion that heals for 60 and does nothing else. This is more resilient to slow. It depends if I see a Mac. If I see a Mac, I put in the Haste Potion to be better against a heavy energy potion. It's not nothing. 4 base regen does matter.
Buy things. Huge things.
What about 1 second duration? Does that one? I genuinely don't think that one does matter. I kind of want to take Rainbow Potion to start preparing for like a full board lockout sort of thing with Athenor. You can make really gross Athenor builds like multiple Rainbow Pots, multiple Freeze Pots. It's very, very upsetting to look at. I'm going to take it. That requires me to sell at least 1 of my energy potions so that I get the Calcinator and the Athenor free generations at the start of day. And I'm not going to sell the energy pot. I might actually use that. I have unlimited gold, but this is just so wasteful. It literally doesn't do anything. Yeah, no thanks. Now, is it specifically Mac? Oh wait, there's a shop left. But I'm out of things to transmute. That's not true, I can re-roll this. But if I do that, then I might actually end up worse off if it's against specifically a Mac. Well, a Sleeping Potion even much better than a Rainbow Potion? Not really. So I could roll my Sleeping Potion. And sadly, I only care about transforming reagents, not just transforming in general. I will hit Eli here, though. There's a lot of hits. Frost Potion, Rainbow Potion, Invuln Potion. That's probably better. I definitely don't care about a Noxious Potion. I think that's actually a lot of durability. Every 5 seconds become immune for 1 second because it's full haste up time. That's, in some ways, 20% less damage taken. It's gonna vary a lot, obviously, but still. And I am happy to roll here. I have enough money to buy something on the second page. They're all small items. That's why I'm happy to roll. Now the question is, would I ever...
You complete the great work.
Oh no, I have a problem. I can't put this in. Like I'm out of space. I'm gonna sell the energy potion, which allows me to upgrade the rainbow potion. And additionally gives me the space I need so that I can generate my items at start of day. If it's another Mac and he has specifically heavy energy potion, then I will take my loss and be very sad about it. But that is such a low % chance of being specifically what happens. In most cases, it's... I guess we'll find out if we won by logging back in. I don't remember what prestige or win rate I had at all. I might have to check footage to see if I won or lost. Alright, the servers actually crashed there. It's been a few minutes, the servers are back up. I'm at 12 prestige, yesterday was day 6, and I have 3 losses, so presumably I won my fight. Don't really see how that can possibly math out if I lost. We have another gold energy potion. It's back. Don't think I care. Barcoon can upgrade Athenor, it can upgrade Book, it can upgrade Calcinator for infinite gold. It gives me the transmute on Chunk of Lead, which I kind of urgently need to do. I'm in a bit of an awkward spot, because I'm like holding the stuff to transfer over to Lockout, but all of my damage right now is from Sunlight Spear. I can't transfer yet. I can't do this. I think you want Black Pepper in the final build, right? Just like every 4 seconds, charge 2 adjacent items for 3 is really good. Oh no. You get Invuln Potion to Diamond. It lasts for 2 seconds. Every 4 seconds you charge it for 6. And then in those 4 seconds, it will have charged for 8 seconds itself. What's the actual uptime on that? At 8 seconds, it would go off, last for 2 seconds, immediately charge for 3. Then over the next 3.5 seconds, it would fully charge. So 1.5 seconds of vulnerability. Half a second later, this would go off, charging it for 6. This is an insane amount of invincibility. The Black Pepper is permanent. Also, I'm currently charging the wrong item. Like I don't know, all the damage comes from this one, so maybe the Invulnerability Potion is the wrong item to charge. I think I want Invuln Potion plus Black Pepper in the final build, though. It's basically guaranteed that these 3 items do not leave, nor does the Black Pepper. The question is just, what do we do with Phylostone and Sunlight Spear? Is this just the final board? Is Lockout a pipe dream? I only have 1 reagent. I'm in no pressure to go to Barcoon immediately. The large and medium items I have, upgrading them is not even a big deal. I guess Tome is. I'm gonna click on Mysterious Portal. There are a lot of experience events in here. There's also this one. This has not been reworked, it's still trash. Can't really be too happy about 4 gold on this character. I will hit Toxlox here over the other options. I have 2 little stash days for chocolate to ever be good. Don't need Chunk of Gold, don't need a Noxious Potion. Happy to get a new reagent and Moth Meal. Those other 2 are useless to me. I have infinite gold at this point, so I can roll. Potion Distillery. I don't think there's ever a world where you run Distillery and Athenor on the same board. But that's fine. I just don't see how Hourglass goes into a board, man. It seems strong, like it's a 1 slot cooldown reduction. But then like every conceivable board configuration, it doesn't do anything. Does this count my opponent's regen? Oh. I think I beat Ghost Pepper. Why do I care, though? He has Heat Lover, which is more regen for me. Fiery, which is more burn. Cinders, which is, you know, alright. The Black Pepper is the wrong tier. They won't combine. That's the big one. I would really care about getting Black Pepper, and... like, I could get one. You can get 2 items of monsters now. But it's like, on average, not a big deal. I think I'd rather just push experience here. Yeah. I haven't gotten any crazy high experience this run. I think I need to do this to make sure I hit level 10 tomorrow. The Bag of Jewels looks so much better now. Very good art for that. Hunker Down's obviously insane. Mac otherwise basically just doesn't shield. Oh! 400 burn, 800 damage, huh? Oh, and it's exponential scaling, because, yeah, of course it is. I hadn't really thought about that part. No one's been living long enough for me to notice it yet. That seems good. That seems rock solid to me. If I go weapon skills, I can get lifesteal. What else can I get? I don't know. The rest seems kind of shit, to be honest. I'm gonna go gold skills. I'd rather the chance at something defensive.
I help you discover for yourself.
I think that's terrible. I think lethargy is like the complete opposite of what I want. I have a Black Pepper, right? And I'm trying to minimize the length of time between invulnerability potions. So that seems crazy to me. I'm gonna roll that. First 5 times you poison, charge 1 burn item. Well, if I poisoned, that would be pretty good. I don't, though. I think Heated Shells is reasonable. I don't know why it's only highlighting Invuln Potion. I'm gonna report this as a bug, because it is a bug. There's no way it doesn't trigger on these. Like, surely it triggers on all ammo items, but still. Anyway, I'm going to like a lot of merchants on this character. I think the max health is actually more appreciated than the minor amount of burn. Toss the seashell. I guess I didn't need it. We're transmuting moth meal this time, but still. Runic potion doesn't really matter. Like, it could. It is a lot of lifesteal, effectively, but I just don't think it's the right thing. I think this board is better. I have to keep Philo still on the Invuln Potion's crazy defenses. I'm not doing it. Turbo Frost Potion, you say?
You move, the longer your life. Think about
Making a real argument that I should consider switching over to the Frost build. The rest of this means nothing to me, though. Sadly, I got no reagents there, so there's nothing I can do at the next shop. I'm happy to just re-roll a heavy potion looking for heavy energy potion. Only at silver would suck a little bit, unfortunately, but whatever. I don't know. I'm a little bit low on gold. I don't have infinite money this run. Like, I just have 20 income. It's not that crazy. I'll go Curio. Getting feathers and wings would be just invaluable. Well, speaking of the devil, I don't have anything that slows, unfortunately. I have this bottled lightning now. Doesn't seem like it's going to go on the board. I need to sell it at the end of the day anyway, and take the feather. I will roll for specifically just wing. Yeah, unsurprisingly, it didn't turn out to do very much. I have no regen, or sorry, cooldown reduction on my board, so I don't need to worry about moving anything to get max value out of my feather. I feel pretty comfortable against a 1-win pig. That's actually perfect. If he had died already, he'd have the enchant to be more scary. We're looking at Igloo. Wasn't expecting an Igloo build. I don't think that's enough freeze to lock me out, which means he will just get killed. The Steam Ladle will get moderately large, but he's just going to get one-tapped by this spear. The actual damage from it's the crazy part. Like, yeah, it's hitting for 400 burn, but they're dying before it ticks. I don't expect it every single time. Alright, Sunlight Spear looking pretty legit. Obviously, it's being helped a lot by Philostone and Black Pepper, probably the two best support items possible for it. Oh, come on, I'm trying to play Sunlight Spear. No. Because, like, the thing you do, right? You just do this. Freeze 2 items, charge it non-stop with the haste. Your opponent just loses the game. And you eventually kill him with Athanor. You can even throw in Rainbow Potion for more freeze, but I don't think it's right. I think Rainbow Potion is definitely wrong. So I'm going to drop the Rainbow Potion. I don't think I need it. And that gives me the space I need to stick to this build for a little bit longer. And I'll try out the just pure stall build in the PvE fight. Midsworth is small and large items. That can upgrade Philostone, Invuln Potion. Those are both pretty good. And I need to go to a store anyway. I need to reconnect to the game. The servers are on the struggle bus at the minute. Alright, where were we? We were buying stuff at Midsworth. More importantly, transmuting stuff at Midsworth. Are you Midsworth? Yeah, you are. Unfortunately, those items are not useful to me. I'd really like to find more reagents. Thank you. Library is a very, very cool card. I don't think it matters. Oh. But wait. Hold up. -2 to all cooldowns. Get this to diamond. Get the Invuln Potion to diamond. Goes down to an 8-second cooldown. And it's getting charged 6 seconds every 6 seconds. That's 100% uptime if it goes to diamond, isn't it? Literal immunity build. If you get Black Pepper and Library and Invuln Potion all to diamonds. And I mean, sure, I can just keep doing what I'm doing and probably win the run, but hold the fuck up. Bottled Lightning is out. We want to transmute that. I know it's wrong. I don't have the stash space. This is permanent regen. This is all of my income. This is part of my income. I really want these Frost Potions, and even if I could sell them, I'd just run out of stash space. I couldn't transmute lead with only one open spot, and I don't even know that I would get lead because of the Athanor. I cannot imagine it's correct to drop the book Sunlight Spear setup. I really want to play this, but even if I did try to do it, I have to use my level 13 upgrade on Black Pepper, so I'd have to find an Invuln Potion and another library to do it. If this were at Diamond, I would do it. I really would. But I'm in such upgrade debt if I take this that it's not actually going to work. It's cool to see that there is a path to full invulnerability. It's incredibly hard to do. Maybe we even hit it this run, because I am going to take the Diamond Black Pepper. But right now it's too far away, it takes too much steps, too much commitment. I'm going to go to Andy over... I can't. The rare portal can give experience so frequently. or just be a shop, which is the same thing as going to Andy, because Andy has nothing I really care about that much. I've been told this no longer gives fiery gumballs, which confuses me because other things do just still give enchanted items. Like the enchanted chunks of lead do give plus haste duration, though a lot less than they used to. I really cannot imagine what pig item I could possibly want. I'm gonna roll, but I'm pretty sure I'm just throwing away 6 gold. Yeah, exactly.
Another step forward on my
Silver tier potion, I'll just take the loot item instead. I might have taken a reagent. We'll just be selling that for nothing, probably. Dragon does not stand a chance. Dragon got nerfed so hard when they unbugged Dragonheart. I had no idea that, like, this was accelerated so much. I expect Dragon to die before I'm at 100 burn. I'd be shocked if it was otherwise. Oh. Oh, poor Dragon. It's going to be a lot less than 100 burn. Oh, no, it did give me 86. It was a little bit faster than I thought it was. But yeah, that's insane. This is ramping very quickly. Move that over, toss this, sell the Dragon Wing immediately. I guess I don't need to sell it immediately. I have nothing I want to transform anyway. I think I will hit JJ with 50 gold and nothing I particularly need from a store. Or sorry, hit Nufu over JJ. Can't talk for shit apparently. Done. Let's lock in. We're sticking with this. This is literally the latest possible B1, B2 you can get. I'll go to Kina even though I have nothing to transmute. Ah, Vitality Potion. It's pretty good, you know? It's pretty good. Here's my counter argument. If I get Poison, it's not actually good. If I get Obsidian, Fiery, or Shielded, it's better on the Sunlight Spear. I guess flip side, if this isn't at Diamond, Vitality Potion is better. My big counterpoint to why I would use the Vitality Potion is like, it goes off after I lifesteal for all my health with the Sunlight Spear anyway, right? Doesn't actually do anything in this current setup. I know Vitality Potion's capable of being very broken. I've got Black Pepper. If I get Vitality Potion with Obsidian and with Black Pepper, I drop this for Boiling Flask. It's too strong. I'm going to take the Vitality Potion instead of Invuln. We're going to give up on that dream. We're not doing it anytime soon. We basically need to find the Diamond Potion anyway because we have to use our level 13 upgrade on Black Pepper. It's too valuable. And there's no reason to roll here. It's not like I have anything anyway. I'm out of gold. Which is a first for me on Mac. Even in the runs where I failed to get transmute mechanics, I never hit 0 gold before. Alright, Burn's interesting, right? You put it on Athenor and it's kind of crazy if you get Secret Formula. But I think you obviously just put it here, right? The issue is it burns after dealing the damage. I assume this is in the order they go off. What if I just made a Burning Vitality Potion for the reasons I was laying out earlier, right? You get a Boiling Flask, you get Black Pepper, and then you burn for 20% of your health. 7.8 minus 4.9, 3 divided by... About 6.5 seconds in, you would burn for 20% of your total health, and also full heal yourself. I am going to take the burn for sure. It's insane with Athenor if you find Secret Formula, but we don't have that yet. And I think it is probably at its best on the Vitality Potion. Double the burn here is going to be less than 270, probably. Yeah, no shot. It's definitely right here. Oh, right, it's not 20% of my health, it's 40%, because it's guaranteed to crit. Silly me, I'm not doing Mac math. I just don't need this anymore, do I? Like, Sunlight Spear has been great, it's been wonderful, it's a fantastic item. I said I was going to lock in and focus on it earlier. But, maybe I just do this instead. Like, you just lock them out with Freeze Potion, and then they fucking die. Look, I'm gonna win this no matter what. It's a pig. He doesn't stand a chance. I want to just, like, let Sunlight Spear get this win. Because I know it can. Oh, no. I think the server might have crashed again. I might not actually be watching this fight. The whole point of putting Sunlight Spear in was letting me watch it kill this guy. Please don't disconnect me. He's got a Hogwash? Dude, that's not how this fight's going. You don't get to scale with Hogwash. So, like, yeah, obviously I could do gross things, my burning health scaling flask. But also, did you see that 1600 crit for 600 poison? Like, I know I immediately just crit for 500 as well with this, and I could have been charging that one, and it's basically the same shit, but it still feels good. And his board wouldn't have been fully locked out, I don't think. Would have been pretty gross, though. How much lockout do I need? Can I even run more lockout? Is 2 frost potions the max I can really put down? If I put these in... Hey, the invuln potion's back. Oh, that's why I want to upgrade you to diamond. I see. So obviously not dropping energy potion or strength potion or vitality potion. I could drop the philosopher's stone. I could get a 3rd frost potion. And I would be happy to do so. Invuln potion is not happening though. Not at gold. Grandmaster can give me poison, rust, barely matters. Frostfire, I'm gonna go to the merchant and take my health, I guess. And my transmute, and he can sell reagents, which actually matters a lot. Regen potion, actually pretty alright. For 2 gold, I'll take the upgrade. Like, yeah, I get 6 burn from using a potion, but I get literally half, not even half, a 1/3 the regen. I don't think there's any merit to it. I think I've got the best potion setup available. For fuck's sake. I don't want to. I don't want to play freeze. It's the Sunlight Spear. This is the problem playing Mac. You have to choose which flavor of overpowered bullshit you want to play. And it's a very difficult decision. Oh, I was supposed to buy the Diamond Regen Flask just so I can roll it into other potions and try to get the Invulnerability Potion. I did not cash that at all. Anyway, Andy's not selling reagents and I refuse to buy the Sapphire. If I refuse to buy the Sapphire, doesn't that mean I'm just never playing freeze? Alright, get out. We're gonna look for something else. There's no hasted potion that can matter. Like, that's the thing. This is the best potion. Turbo doesn't do anything on any potion. Rolling it doesn't do anything. There's no gold potion I want. It's only at diamond that matters. Go middle. See if we can find a Sunlight Spear upgrade. It deserves to be at diamond if we're gonna self-sabotage and play it at all. Honestly, I'd be happy to pick up retort. I don't have the room for it. I don't actually... With Book, Calcinator, Athenor, Alembic, I would generate 3 items and only have 2 spaces left. Well, that makes it pretty easy to skip then.
Behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
Just like quick check as to how fucked up this would be if I did it. Like, let's go fight Roaming Isle with this. I'm pretty sure, even against Roaming Isle with a wide board, this is going to be pretty close to a full lockout. It's only freeze for 1 second without Sapphire. It's actually not that messed up. Yeah, it's nowhere near full lockout. You need like a 3rd Frost Potion and a Sapphire to really lock out a Doolin. Definitely worse than using the Sunlight Spear right now. Maybe it would have been better had I bought a Sapphire and like dropped this Sphealist on, but hey, shut up. Oh, I didn't want to grab that. It doesn't matter. My Grandmaster was already in the dumpster anyway. I'm happy enough with Kina. I would like to upgrade the Athenor. There's 1 shop left. I can spend 8 gold to get a random diamond potion. I think that's bait. Alright, we're finally back. Let's get into it. Kina, what do you have on the second page? Trash, just like the first one. I don't know why I expected anything else. Happy with max skills. There are a lot of big hits here. Plus burn and poison reach potion is honestly kind of minor. When you slow freeze poison or burn, gain regen. If I had a heavy energy potion, that would actually be pretty hype. Unfortunately, it's kind of shit. The first 5 times you slow each fight, charge 1 regen item. And obviously that's pretty good, but I don't have any slow yet, so I'm going to roll. Your lifesteal weapons have their cooldown reduced by 1 second, huh? Done.
You are by far my most gifted student.
Now it's down to 9.8.
But some gifts can be curses.
I'm not buying gumballs on general principle. I'll go to
My
Ayla.
battle days are over, but my weapons crave.
I'm just gonna leave. I don't even want to roll. I was just skipping the hour with extra steps. I realize I can't buy an obsidian. It's the last hour of the day. Anyway, we're still monstrously strong. Same win rate as this dude.
When you are dust, I will remain.
It is Force Field, Reserve Shield, and nothing else. Deadly. I'm glad I got the start of combat slow on it. I just need to not get 1 shot when it goes off and we win. Of course, Vitality Potion's the one that gets slowed. Oh, we're fine. We're completely fine. I was thinking I might need to heal between shields, but I underestimated how fast Sunlight Spear with Black Pepper and Crimson Dash would be. Does he have something that wasn't slowed or hasted at all? Yeah, the cog. So the fight was between 8 and 12 seconds long. So the cog is going to go off right now at 8 seconds, and then he's dead at 9.5 seconds or so. 9.5 second kill with Sunlight Spear. That seems pretty solid, especially considering my defenses over here. Wait, what? With the servers fucking around, something messed up and I didn't get my potion from... Actually, a hotfix just went out. This isn't what Athenor does. What the hell? Well, the Frost build really wouldn't work right now. So I'm glad I'm not playing the Frost build. I only have 3 potions. Has anything else I'm using been completely gutted? Right, doesn't... So the reason this didn't give me a potion is because it doesn't do that anymore. It looks like everyone else is okay. Yeah, the rest of the items all appear to be the same. Just unannounced Mac balance changes in the middle of my run. Fucking sick. I think I'm fine. I don't think it breaks my win streak, to be honest with you. It will affect my opponents more than me, if anything. We'll go Kina here.
Cast aside your detriments.
Huh. Second vitality potion. I don't think I care, even a little bit. Especially in light of the fact that I only reload 3 items. Oh, what? At the start of each day, they killed Alembic too. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit worse than it was a second ago. And it goes off in the wrong order, so like you get the lead afterwards. Did they like accidentally push a patch? Because Alembic's fucking unplayable, it feels like. Give up 3 item slots to transmute once per day? Like, sure, it might have been too strong previously. But this is... Oh. Oh, this is the worst way to experience a patch, is suddenly and unexpectedly.
Use that for the good of all.
I think my build's still good enough to go 10 wins without changing an item, so that's good. I'm glad I'm not playing one of the builds that just gets killed by this. Anyway, let's see if the value of the chunk of gold just got gutted. Hey, I have another thing to transform, so that's nice. No, chunk of gold still worth 20 gold. I guess it should be. It's much harder to get now. Dude, I don't know about the Alembic ordering here. Oh, I bet that the way it works is it generates left to right. So if I have it like this, it won't matter. That at least is somewhat more playable. Oh, Energy Potion took a 1-second nerf at all durations and is 1 second slower. Yeah, that's not good. That hurts. That's a problem. I think I lose to Frost Street Champion. He deals a lot of Blizzard. I speed it up a lot by the Iceberg. I do have Lifesteal. No, with Vitality Potion and that I win. I don't know about the sudden, unexpected, mid-run, unannounced nerf. I don't even know how they put it live that fast. It just felt like the servers crashed. Anyway, I think we win this because before it goes off again, we'll lifesteal for a ton. It's not as safe as I thought it was, but we're fine.
You stronger.
Oh, man. So haste potion at gold is 2 seconds. It must not exist at bronze then, right? Or maybe it's always 2 seconds and the cooldown gets lower? I've got no idea how the item works anymore. We'll have to find out together. I have a freeze, and haste does matter, so I'll take Invigorating Cold, because apparently I don't have full haste uptime. I don't know, man. This really rubs me the wrong way. I get, like, not posting patch notes so that people will discover the game for themselves every 2 weeks. So, like, it takes you a little while. They don't want us to have time to analyze the patch notes and be fully adjusted to the new system before it comes out. I feel like you should at least announce the patch is coming out. Not just throw it at us unexpected. I genuinely think this might be unintentional. I don't know how you unintentionally patch the game, but the fact that it was unannounced confuses the shit out of me. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm getting a gold tier loot item, right? Yeah. So my ability to just generate shit just went away. I don't generate items anymore. Like, I can't transform things, and I don't get potions at the start of the day. Which makes the build somewhat vastly worse, since the whole way it got the potions it wanted was by rapidly transforming reagents, which it now does once per day. I guess I go Curio. I really need to get the cooldown on this lower since it's the only way for me to get haste uptime better. Don't care about any of that. I definitely need to care about gold now as well. Don't have any slow, unfortunately. I don't think the cinders matter a lot, but I may as well. I'm going to sell this cinder. I might be able to transform it on the next hour, so I'm not going to do it just yet. And I should buy the gland. I'm a regen build. It's easy to forget. I feel like I'm a one-shot build, but it's via regen, so that does matter.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
That's useless to me. And once again, useless to me. So I'm going to sell the cinder. And I'm doing this because I want to see if the calcinator is first, does it spawn this and then transform it, giving me the gold in the empty slot? Because that's what I would think would happen. If it doesn't work like that, the new Alembic is fucking trash, and you basically can't transform anymore, which would be very sad.
If you knew my
Now, I imagine this character did not get nerfed mid-run, so
I may be young.
I would like to go back to fighting Max, please. Their builds might have gotten a lot worse. This looks like a poison build, so he's dead. Yeah, if you're not locking me out, you're dead. There's no way, even in a water wheel double catfish with toxic catfish, that you generate enough poison to kill me before that happens.
Bring her about. I've
I'm at 23 poison, by the way. Very normal. Yeah, I kind of had this feeling about Mac. This is why I wasn't really committing to doing the over-explained as soon as I thought I might otherwise do it. It's going to be reworked so much that something like an over-explained on day 2 is not going to matter because a hotfix is going to come out and change everything. Oh my god, Alembic just doesn't... I guess I'm going to go to Mandala to get my 20 gold. Seems worth doing. Hey, Frost Potion's back. Not really usable with the new state of things. Because, yeah, as much as I would like to use these 3 Frost Potions, they wouldn't actually reload very effectively. I guess I go small items looking for, like, Diamond and Vulnerability Potion, because that's still a very cool thing I could pursue. I imagine the real reason that Hotfix got pushed out was because of the glitch with max damage soul ring loops that I was talking about earlier. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm just getting griefed by Athen or Hotfix's mid-run. I don't know. This is actually still perfectly playable. I imagine it scales the number it reloads with tier, which makes it pretty bad at bronze and still very good at gold and diamond. Yeah, I have no interest in any of that.
Window shoppers.
I'm definitely going to stop playing Mac until the patch notes come out and tell me what the fuck happened to Mac, because I don't know what the items do anymore, which makes it very hard to plan. Apparently Venom got nerfed during this. It's no longer adjacent, it's to the left. If you don't know, Venom is the poison item that triggers its entirety passive when you use an adjacent item. Now it's when you use down to the left. I'm just watching the Mac Discord on my other monitor go crazy, where we're like, holy shit, they killed half the items. They went from overpowered to unplayable. Also, who decided Venom needed a nerf?
with each new discovery,
Oh.
formula of life is
Reminder that Tiny Cutlass might actually be a test of the Tiny enchantment, because otherwise, why does it cost twice as much gold as a normal gold item? What am I looking for? Oh, right. I've been thrown off by the mid-run hotfix. I want black pepper. It's not even close. I would like to charge for 6 seconds every 3.7 seconds, because it's permanently hasted. It seems alright. I'm going to take flat health here, actually. Going to shops isn't very important anymore. When this goes off, the Sunlight Spear will trigger on the first use, and the Philo Stone will trigger on the second use, actually making it better to use it on the Vitality Potion. And I'll go Midsworth. I have enough gold to coast through the rest of this, even though my lead generation got wrecked. Sorry, Sapphire, it's just not that kind of run. I thought it could be that kind of run. These are just for show. Don't actually get anything from them. I'll try it like this in case like it was bugged from being mid-run and maybe it triggers right to left. It shouldn't. But just in case. And the Frost Potion lockout's never happening. This board is good enough to go 10 wins, and I don't have an Athenord that can reload enough items to use Frost Potion lockout as a strat anymore.
My fight is...
Cool. That'll be the second fight where you'll just have to figure out what happened to me. I'll wait till the server comes back up. This has been the most frustrating run I've ever had. Alright, getting back into the run, it looks like I won. I'm still at 12 prestige. Not too surprised considering the Sunlight Spear with the Diamond Black Pepper, the full haste, full crit chance, the Fiery Vitality Potion right next to it. I'm gonna go for health and regen. Going to shops is just really unimportant all of a sudden. Previously, it was like the most important thing. Yeah, this just doesn't go off no matter what order you put them in. I could hold it for a day, but I could just go to Mandala like once a day and get the same effect, right? I kind of really want to... Strength Potion wasn't changed, weird. I kind of really want to upgrade my Haste Potion or my Athenor just to see what they do. So I'm going to go to JJ. I don't need the gold. I guess I get passive regen though, so maybe I should have done it.
That's okay. It was nice to see you. Another step forward.
I wonder if Potion Distillery is also nerfed. That's got to be Diamond Tier skills. I don't know why I'm thinking. I'm not. I'm thinking about this. I'm not thinking about what's in front of me. 6 Regent. It says 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6. I didn't think that would be 0. I'm going to trust the tooltip and believe that gives me nothing. You know what? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I just pick it to see what happens. I think initial chill at Diamond's probably better.
Power is wisdom.
I'm not going to pick it for science when the run might depend on actually taking good skills. I only have one medium item. Hyper Focus would actually be insane in this build. I don't think I've ever had a build where Hyper Focus would be better than it is in this one. 1,000 burn pretty immediately. Alright, let's see what we got from the fight. Another potentially enchanted cutlass. I don't need Curio. Do I have room for chocolate bars? Not really. I'll push 1 experience. Could matter tomorrow.
After all these centuries,
Take my loot item, hope for cooldown reduction. Yeah, that's nothing. Zerfin Safari, where only the most balanced skills live. So I can get Hunker Down, which is literally 50% more health. Really good against burn. You can't roll off of Hunker Down.
These things are beautiful.
That'd be crazy.
Even the slimy ones.
Toss that. I guess I don't need to. Alright, this Mac Ghost is potentially bricked. He's at 8 wins and dead, which is the sort of thing that happens when your build gets nerfed mid-run. Let's see what he's doing. Fiery Athenor with, it looks like, way too many potions. Well, they all have +2, plus a bit of ammo, so it's not a huge deal for him. How bad is this Frost Potion going to be for me? Oh, his has some... Between the extra cooldown, I'm a bit worried. No, we just deal way more. We're fine. We just full healed and killed him. I was like, oh, wait a second. His is like a full second faster than mine. And heavy. And I was really worried, and then he just died. Which is, I guess, how this build tends to go, right? One of us is going to die shortly after I finish analyzing the match, no matter what happens. Move this over. That doesn't matter. Just sell both of those whenever I need to. Gonna take a rear portal. It can always give experience. Always give jewels. Can give me a second black pepper because you can dupe them now. What would I even do with a second black pepper? I don't know. Let's see if we have the option, if we need to think about it. We don't. We can leave. This is potentially the last day, so I'm very happy to go to Mandala here. Transmute this other lead. Oh, hey, that's actually something I can transmute. I was just thinking, maybe I sell the Alembic here because it's useless at this point. But no, we have something to target with now. Anyway, we crushed Lord Arkin. We would love to get Unwavering. Our build's pretty fast. Oh, Athenor, what did they do to you? I don't know. The build still feels good. I don't like that my opponent's energy potion appeared to be the original cooldown. I'm going to assume we just had like a full flat second of CD reduction and not that something weird is happening in matchmaking. I'll check the next Mac I fight because it will probably be a Mac. Upgrade an item. Upgrading Athenor seems pretty pointless. I'm obviously not... I can just not put another potion in, right? Upgrading the book, already done. At least I already got the scaling of Philosopher's Stone. It's a lot worse as an item now, with Alembic and Potion Distillery being gutted. This is not updated currently. Just quick check. If I take it out and put it back in, does it say the same? Yeah, it's actually a 5.5 second cooldown. I'm just going to upgrade an item and upgrade the energy potion to see what happens. Like, logically, whatever it does, it should be full haste uptime. Haste your other items for 3 seconds. So it's been tier adjusted. I'm going to assume it's gone at bronze, and then everything else is just moved 1 tier down. Or 1 tier up, rather. What am I looking for at JJ that could possibly be better than just 1 burn on the Athanor? Fair. And it's probably more than 1 burn. Yeah, it's a lot more than 1 burn. Because all the Athanor burn just gets duplicated onto this as burn and damage as well. To that end, let's just go here and get +2 burn on it. It's not like a huge amount of burn. I don't have that many potions, but it's still substantial. Toss the thrusters, I guess. I feel decent against another Mac, provided he's actually playing with the nerfed items. The 5-second speed enemy energy potion has me worried about that. Obsidian Athanor. Or Athanor, rather. That's a lot of fucking rainbow potions, and I don't like the holster, man. I might just be dead. Yep. Just locked out until Vitality Potion went down. Nothing you can do about it. It is the late game lottery. And unfortunately, waiting 5.5 seconds is a lot worse than waiting 5 seconds.
Back onto your path.
Enchant an item randomly. I mean, haste is borderline useless. Going to enchant an item randomly, it's either going to be the Athanor or the Sunlight Spear. The only sensible thing is the Sunlight Spear, right? Why would you enchant anything else? Yeah, I otherwise don't get shield. Looks pretty nice too.
My old enemy.
Now, unfortunately, I might be bombing out. It's day 14. This is not a crazy build for day 14. Temp boost health, it's the final day. What do we transform into? Nothing, basically. Sell this, sell this. Hopefully we can transform that lead for a bit more passive regen. And we'll take the 750 health. Gonna go skills here. Oh, Hunker Down doesn't go off when you get 1 shot. Isn't that neat? I don't think Fiery matters, and I also don't think Gunner matters either. Oh, you know what? If I still had those Frost Potions, I'm going to take Gunner and put in a bunch of Haste Potions, or Freeze Potions, rather. Damn shame about that. I'm going to roll here. I don't think that's really meaningful. Lethargy is definitely not the play. Wow, okay, I'll skip. We should beat Volca's Enforcer, no problem. Doesn't really matter what we fight, we probably just get 1 level today and that's it. 17 on 14 is not particularly great. Yeah, I suppose cutting Athanor for stuff like Gunner is a lot more viable late game now. Because basically, unless you have Secret Formula, there's not a huge reason to care about Athanor. The additional shield on this makes the build feel so much better. Just defensively, I am so much stronger than I was, but the build feels fair in a kind of bad way.
Closer and closer.
Burn skills versus max skills. I'm gonna go burn skills for a chance at the regen burn skill.
Poisons, but he's got no
That's not a big deal.
fire.
Damn. I don't slow, unfortunately. I'm just gonna take the plus burn. It'll stack up rather substantially off the Athanor before Sunlight Spear goes off. And here, transmutes are plus 10 regen, so we want to transmute another chunk of lead, even though we don't care about the actual transmutation. It is good because it's going to give us 184 base regen. And last stop, let's get 2 more burn on the Athanor. I was hoping to make a series wherein I go 10 wins consistently on Mac for as long as I can. As soon as I started this idea, I got this run where I was nerfed mid-run and had to abandon my potential haste pivot, or sorry, freeze pivot that was going to win the late game consistently. So I feel pretty fucking sketch about all that. This is the final day no matter what. Let's get over 200 gold for the sake of it. It is another Mac, and the Mac lottery I do not feel strong. He does have to kill me pretty much instantly, but that is something a Mac can do. He's Toxic Athanor. It's not being scaled disgustingly. He has multiple rainbow potions again. Heavy energy potion. I'm just locked out and dead. Nothing I can do. That's so sad. It depends on the freeze targeting, actually. We're fine. We're completely fine. Oh, they can't freeze the Sunlight Sphere. Right, I just auto-win that, actually. In some degree, that's just thanks to the shield enchant as well. But hey, late game lottery, I'll fucking take it. I'm upset that I even had to come this far with the mid-run nerf, no less. Not clicking recap. You know who did the work. Everyone else was frozen. It was Sunlight Spear. There was a period in time where I was considering dropping the Sunlight Spear to go into freeze very early. Really glad I didn't. I guess my sixth sense was tingling and I knew the nerfs were coming and Athenor was about to fail me. Sunlight Spear does hard carrying the run on the back of Philostone's massive base regen and then Fiery Vitality Potion to stack with this and deal so much burn. Not that useful in the last fight. Like, Black Pepper is very, very good. Oh man, I need to find patch notes to see what the hell just happened to Mac. These changes were big. Athenor not giving potions at the start of day, that hurts a little bit. The changes to Alembic, and I assume also Potion Distillery, are fucking massive. If it is only Alembic, Potion Distillery is like the single most important vendor on Mac, and I will never skip Barcoon or Pole until I have it. But other than that, like, the ability to generate income and also to generate transmutes for transmute scaling, the book in my inventory, the Book of Yahan, or Tome of Yahan, as well as Philosopher's Stone, both of those are really important. Those feel pretty severely gutted by that change. Athenor no longer working on super wide boards for free spam feels really, really bad. And also, like, it makes Athenor worse, but it just changes how you prioritize skills, right? Like, it really sucks mid-run, but you can just drop Athenor if you have stuff like Well-Stocked and Gunner to just get the bonus ammunition and not need the Athenor in the first place, because the rest of your items kill your opponent while you lock them out, if you have room because you cut an Athenor. I don't know, weird run, really thrown off towards the middle of it when I disconnected from multiple PvP fights, couldn't watch my build, and then got nerfed in real time. Sunlight Spear is great though. It did a lot of work, carried us pretty much the whole run. I'm glad I stuck with it. It is a genuinely good item. One of the less broken things Matt can do, to be honest, and frankly that worked out pretty well for me because the more broken things Matt can do got nerfed while I was playing with this. Definitely made a lot better by having lifesteal and 1 second reduction due to the lifesteal. I like Sunlight Spear. It's a very cool item. It feels well balanced. I will say though, they did just nerf the shit out of it though, because like they nerfed the shit out of Philosopher's Stone, which is how it was generating the regen. They nerfed the shit out of Tome of Yahan, which is how it was generating the regen. If they had done those nerfs at the start of the run, this build would not have gone 10 wins. It wouldn't have been close. So, we'll reevaluate the 10-win streak on Mac idea I was having. We're currently doing well. That's 4 10 wins in a row, but I don't know if I can keep it up with a more balanced character. We'll see how far we can take it, but I'm going to be waiting till I see the patch notes to really try Mac again. Because not knowing what my items do is bad, but thinking they do something they don't is much worse. So I need to find patch notes. I need to see how this changed. I hope you enjoyed the run in spite of the chaos in the middle there. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for your time. If you do the whole YouTube algorithm dance on your way out, you like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense really does help the channel grow. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.